Welcome back to Informational Writing. When we left off yesterday, I was sorting my notes on the pileated woodpecker into subcategories, and I finished doing that while you did it as well. So I have my notes sorted into physical features, habitat, food, families, and then general interesting facts. Okay. Today, what we're going to do is it's time to actually start writing or typing, whichever one you're doing. And so, just like we did with our first informational text that we did a few weeks ago, you are going to go chapter or subtopic by subtopic. So, I'm going to start with physical features. So, all of my notes are here, but I need to put it in a way that sounds good. It's interesting. My sentences are interesting. I'm not just repeating all of these things. I'm making sure everything is in my own words. I'm using transition words, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to use the same document just so it's easier for me. And when I get to the end of my notes, I'm going to press return a couple times. And then I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to go to the button insert and I'm going to click break and I'm going to click a page break. And that means it takes me to a brand new page. And at the top of this page, I'm going to center this, and I'm going to call it physical features. And that's going to be my subtopic or chapter title for the moment. We're going to probably change the title names to make them more interesting later, but we're going to start with that. So now I'm actually going to make this into sentences. Remember, when I start a new paragraph, I have to indent. When you're using a computer, if you decide to use typing, you press tab. And I need to go look at my notes here. Okay, so I'm going to start with the fact that they're really big. So, and I also definitely need to say the name of my animal. Pileated woodpeckers are one of the biggest woodpeckers in the United States. They are only smaller than the ivory-billed woodpecker. Remember, it's good to give examples and do some comparisons. So I can say that they're smaller than the ivory-billed woodpecker, but that's it. They're the second biggest one. And then I'm going to go up here and look what else I can say about size. Ooh, they can be as big as a crow, and most are between 16 and 19 inches tall. Okay, so pileated woodpeckers can be as big as crows. Most pileated woodpeckers are between 16 inches and 19 inches tall. These woodpeckers stand out in the forest because they have a red head. This red head is called a crest. And then I would go back up to the top and see what else could I say about their physical appearance. So they have a red head, and then I might add in some things about how males and females are different, that they are usually all black, but they have white under their wings. And then I might add in finally this part about why their brains aren't damaged when they peg trees because they have a specially shaped brain cavity. So what you're going to do today and tomorrow and probably the next week too, you only need to do writing 3 days a week, just like we do regularly, is that you're going to turn all of these notes into actual writing, okay? If you choose to do it in a Google Doc, Emily and I can give feedback. If you don't, that's totally fine. We will find a way for you to upload it into Seesaw later. But your goal is for this week and then the week after spring break, I believe, you're going to make sure that all of your writing is done and you've turned it into these notes, that you've turned them into coherent writing, okay?